Don't worry, I'll take care of you. I did. Oh. Hey guys, don't worry about what's going on here. We've got a good matchup today. Let's go ahead and get into that. Welcome, pool players. Josh Powell here. You're watching Amateur Pool, and today we've got a match from an APA League night. It's 8-ball between myself, Josh Powell, I'm skill level 7, and Bill Johnson. He's a skill level 6, so we have a 5-4 race. I got to win 5. He's got to win 4, and he started off by winning the lag. So let's watch him break. Let's get into it. He's breaking from the side. He hit the second ball. If you notice, the 8-ball shot out of the rack. I believe he did make a ball. I was watching that 8-ball, so I didn't really pay attention to what else fell, but I think he made something there. Let's see what Bill's going to do. Let's see what Bill's got here. All right. Bill's dressed up as the Hamburglar, looks like. Wearing maybe not the Hamburglar, he's Marv from Home Alone, one of the wet bandits, you know, with that hat. Kind of what it reminds me of. Let me know what you think. That little beanie hat. It looks like he's going to rob somebody. Is he going to rob me? Is he trying to rob me? I don't know. He's looking at that 11 ball. He's looking at cutting it to what we're seeing as the bottom far corner pocket. We call it the left corner pocket, I guess. That was a tough shot all the way around. So apparently he made a stripe because he shot at stripe. So unless he made one of each, I believe I am solids. I should be coming up to the table now. I'm just waiting on that guy to shoot over there. And let's see what I'm going to do. May have a shot at that 1 ball, but that's pretty tight to go up in that corner past the 10-8. Looks like that's what I'm shooting, though. Unless I'm playing a safety, I'm probably going to shoot at that 1 ball. Leave myself on the 3 here or the 4. Made it. It was a good shot. That was a tight shot. Left myself dead on the 3, but the problem with if I shoot the 3, there's no shot here afterwards. Maybe I draw back a little and make the 7, but I'm not sure if that goes. I'm realizing that now on camera. Look at me. So I'm looking at the 4 ball first. If I can make the 4 ball and crash into those group of balls, I can separate the table up a little bit and maybe come away with something. But there's always risk. There's always risk when you're running into a pile of balls like that. There's the risk. Therein lies the risk. You know? Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. So I gave the Hamburglar ball in hand. Let's see what he's going to do with it. Someone's jacking up my camera right there. It looks like they're karate kicking it or something. I don't know if you saw it shaking there. Somebody was doing jiu-jitsu on my camera. I've killed for less. Just saying, killed for less. Don't mess with my camera. All right, Bill's taking ball in A. He's going to shoot that 13 and try to open up the 14, but he didn't quite get it open. He pushed it off the rail, and it's still in trouble. Not sure if he opened up that 9 ball enough. If he can shoot that 9 right here with a stop shot, then he's dead on the 10. But he still would have to come down and figure out this 14. So I honestly would try to figure out that 14 before I opened up the 8 ball here. At least have a plan for it. You may not have to shoot at it right this second, but at least have a plan. Okay, he shot the 9. He did not stop the cue ball and shape the 10, which I'm surprised with. I would have stopped the cue ball and shaped the 10. He stunned it off the rail, and he's going for the 11. Maybe he thought the 10 was protecting the 8 ball, so I can't make the 8 ball. In which case he's right. It definitely makes the 8 ball uncomfortable if that's what his thought was. Okay, missed the 11. So I'm back at the table here. Let's see what I can figure out. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, I got the 5 ball, but I still have to worry about the 6, 7, 3. I mean, nothing on my table is easy. If I can shoot that 2 now with a little right spin and get the angle to shoot the 5 and send the cue ball into the 14, 6, that's what I'm doing. Yep, and shoot the 5 first. Oh, I didn't want to hit that 5, or I shot the 2 first. I did not want to hit the 5, though. If I could have got around the 5, I would have had a nice angle to open the rest of my table up. Now, I mean, I possibly can still do it. I'm looking at shooting the 7 either in the side or up in the corner. Probably in the corner. I think the side pocket's a little tight from there. And if I could draw off this and oh, I did go side. I went side pocket. Can you believe that? Can't even believe it. All right, but I drew it back off the side. Side pocket shot. Now I'm looking at the 5. Am I going to use top? It looks like I am, to come straight back and bump the 14-6. I may not open up the 3, though. Okay, I hit it just hard enough. That worked out. I still have to shape the 6, and the 8 ball is still kind of in trouble up there too, guys, so I've got to figure that out. I'm looking at it right now, possibly banking it. That's what I'm looking at, if I can get up there and just play the bank on it. But I've got to make the 3. I think I can use top right and go 3 rails and shoot the 6 in the same pocket. Oh, if I hit it hard enough. Did I? Oh, am I going to scratch? Oh, my gosh. It's always a danger with that shot. I spun it. I didn't really hit it too hard, but the spin really made that cue ball take off on the rails. And it shot up over towards that side pocket. That was an error. You know, I should have used a little more top and a little less right spin, and I would have came up above that side pocket. But then at the speed I used there, I may have been hooked behind the 15. You know, so it's a touchy shape. I should have took a little more time and thought about it more. Meanwhile, Bill's got a pretty good looking out here. If he's comfortable doing so, he should start with that 15 right now, shoot it up in the corner with a light follow. Oh, yeah, he's got ball in hand. Start with the 10, for sure. Start with the 10 and just make sure you get a plan to shape that 15, because the 15's kind of in trouble as well. So I would make a good plan to shape that 15, because once the 15 is gone, it's his rack. You know, it's not a whole lot I can do about it. Shouldn't have scratched. It's what I could have did about it. It's what I could have, would have, should have did about it. You know? Oh, good shape on this one, Bill. From here, though, shaping that 15 is very touchy. He's either got to get perfectly on the side rail so we can shoot it up in between the 6 and the rail, or he's got to come out for a slight angle, which is a safer route. Did he get there? Did he get it enough? If he got enough of it, that was a great shot. It's close. I think it's close. He might be able to make it still. A little right spin. He doesn't have to worry too much about shape in the 8. Even if his cue ball sits on the rail where the 15 is now, he should still be able to cut that 8 in. So he doesn't have to think too much about shape in the 8 ball. It's going to come pretty natural. There's only a couple spots on the table where he doesn't want to be, where he wouldn't have a good shot on the 8. Everywhere else on the table, he can make that 8 ball. Only place he doesn't want to be is up above it, you know, right up there on that side of it. I think I'm pointing to the right spot. I don't know. Shit, I don't know, you know. Oh, he almost made it off the rail, off the 8. It was a good try. It was a good try. But he left me wide open, 2 ball out, so chances of me missing here are pretty low. Pretty low. Probably going to win this first game here, I would imagine. Just straight draw back. That works fine. Dead on the 8. He says it's okay to call it. That's what I was asking him there. So we're going to call the shot rather than mark the pocket, you know. Skip all that marking pockets. Takes too long. Takes too long to mark a pocket. I don't want to be there all night. Really, guys, you should. I almost rarely ever mark the pockets as long as my opponent's okay with it, but you really should. If for nothing else, especially if you're kind of newer to the APA league circuit, you need to get used to marking the pocket, because when you go to the big tournaments, if you don't mark the pocket, you're going to lose that game. They're not going to say, oh, it's okay, I knew where you were going. No. If you don't mark the pocket in an APA tournament, you will lose that match in game. So if you're not used to marking pockets, you should mark pockets on your league play. Just, you got to get used to doing it. I'm pretty used to doing it. I've been playing APA for a while, so no way I'm going to go to a tournament and forget to mark a pocket, you know? So just for ease of playability and time, I like calling them during league play, if my opponent's okay with it. Don't tell the league operators in the APA, though. They hate that. They want you to mark the pocket even during league play, you know. So shh, it's our secret. Don't tell them, guys, it's our secret. Don't tell them that we just call the pockets around here. They're not supposed to know. Oh, it was a good slow roll cut on that 5 ball. It was dangerous. If I hit that much harder than the cue ball angle goes towards that side pocket, I had to hit that very slow to miss that scratch. Oh, I got a good shape on the 7 here. Is that what I'm going to shoot? Yeah. Good shape on the 7. I'm going to hit this probably with draw, I would imagine, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like I'm putting top on it. Where am I going to shape? Where am I going to shape the next ball? Oh, I put top right and came that way back into it. Ran into the 9. It turned out okay, but it didn't have to. It didn't have to turn out as well as it did. You know, running into balls, you got to be careful with that. Looking at it from the camera here, I kind of like if I would have played that with draw, but in reality at the table, it was pretty close to that side rail, so draw was probably an uncomfortable shot to shoot there. You know, which is why I chose to take the risk and run into those other balls. All right, gotta be careful not to hit the 15 too much here. Oh, like that, and I missed the shot. I guess I hit it at enough speed to where the 15 was gonna move out of the way and give me a shot, but it doesn't matter anyway because I didn't make the 3 ball, you know? You already know, little Timmy, gotta make the 3 ball if you want to shape something different. You can't shape something while you miss your shot, you know? You're not shaping nothing. You're just shaping your opponent. No Powerade today, fellas. No Powerade, but I do got me good old Monster. It's my favorite. If you guys haven't tried this Mango Fiesta, delicious. And no, I know I'm talking it up, but it's not a sponsor still. Can you believe it? It's like, why haven't they sponsored me yet, you know? I could probably sell 2 or 3 cans of Monster, I bet. Probably not, you know, probably not. No one wants to buy anything from me. No one wants to buy nothing from me. We're just here for fun, you know, we're just here for entertainment purposes only. All right, somehow Bill missed. I think he played a safety here. It doesn't look like I have shot. I wasn't paying attention because I was talking garbage about Monster. Oh, not talking garbage. I was talking garbage about me selling Monster. I actually love Monster, but you know what it is. No sponsor. Anyway, I missed what he did there, but I'm assuming he played me a safety because I have no shot. And looks like I'm kicking at the 3 ball. I'd imagine I can make that 3 ball. If I make it, I'll end up with a shot on the 6 too, as long as my speed's not too hard. A little short. I kicked too far down the rail. I should have kicked up just a little bit higher, or if I used right spin, I should have used either less right spin or no right spin, and I could have made that shot. But I didn't, you know. But I didn't. So Bill's got the old balls in his hand. Oh, he took off his burglar hat. He took off his burglar hat. It no longer looks like Marv from the Wet Bandits, Home Alone. I'm not going to ask you to comment that movie because you guys already know that movie. Everybody knows Home Alone. Yeah, it's my Kevin impersonation. All right. He's looking good to get out here. I've played Bill a few times. He's actually been in a match on my channel months and months ago. Played him there. Yeah, it was a good little draw shot there. Now he's got the 10. Obviously, he's got the 10. But from this angle, the 9 isn't the easiest thing in the world to shape. He's either got to draw back to the middle of the table. If it goes past the 8, he could stop right there and play it in the side, which would be the easiest way to go. But that's only if it goes past the 8. I'm not 100% certain it does. I'm not certain it does. Let's see how he plays it. Stop shot. So it might. It might go past the 8 then if he played a stop shot there. Now, if he just rolls this in, if it does go in the side pocket there, if he just rolls this in, his cue ball will come back off of that side rail, and he will end up with the 8 ball down in the corner by my 3 ball. That's exactly what he was doing, but he missed his shot. It must have been tight, you know, so he was worried about nicking the 8 and probably just overcut it a little. That's what I would guess. Obviously, I'm not him, thankfully. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not him, so I don't know exactly what he was thinking, guys. You know, I mean, I have ESPN, not ESP. It's a difference, you know. I'm psychotic, not psychic. You know, it is what it is. Oh, and I played a safety on him. Played a little safety action. That was a pretty smart shot. You know, I left him a clear look at the ball, but there's really no place to put it. He could try to blind cut it over into that right corner pocket, the one right up there. But that shot's so hard. That's what he's looking at. And even if he hits the 9 in the right spot, the cue ball is going to come off that side rail behind the 8 and then go back over towards that same corner. And it has a real good chance of double hitting. So let's say he cuts the 9 perfect into that corner. The cue ball's got a good chance of coming back and knocking it off track. So that's a tough shot all the way around. Oh, smart. Smart. He was trying to save me right behind the 9. That was a better shot. He overhit it a little bit, but it was a tough shot, and he made a great try at it. He made a pretty okay try. You know, pretty okay. That's trademark, guys. Pretty okay. You owe me $0.25 if you use it. You know, PayPal's in the description. Just send me $1. You can use it 4 times. Pretty okay. That's a pretty okay deal. You know, it's pretty okay. Just kidding. It's not trademarked. Who would get that? Who would get something like that trademarked? Pretty okay. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Put it there. Okay, I made that 6 ball. So now I got the 3 ball. It looks like it's off the rail enough. I'm about to check right now. Yeah. Off the rail enough. It's not that hard of a shot. Now, because of the speed, it is a very thin cut. I'm probably going to hit the rail with right spin so I don't have to shoot hard. And that way I can hold the cue ball for the, hold the cue. That was dramatic. You know what I'm saying, boys? That was dramatic. It almost didn't fall. And because I hit the 3 too thin, the cue ball came further up table than I wanted it to. If I hit that 3 ball a little thicker, it goes in without being so dramatic, and the cue ball slows down about 1.5 feet before it did, and I got a perfect shot on the 8. Now as it stands, I think I'm going to have to play a bank. I'll probably play a 2-way. I think I'm going to bank it to that right corner and bring the cue ball down to the middle of the bottom table. Yep. Yeah, I was playing more safety than anything there, it looks like. I did leave him a bank here. He could try the cut too, but that cut's outrageous. I don't think he tries the cut from here. And the cut would lead him to run into the 8 ball as well. So a lot of bad things can happen with that cut. I think he goes for the bank or just flat out plays me safety. You know, he might just, if you hit the 9 full with a lot of top right, then the 9 ball banks away and the cue ball follows the 9 ball and comes back down table. Okay, he played it. Well, I think he was playing safety there and slopped it in. That's how the APA works. The only reason I think he was playing safety is look at his shape on the 9 or on the 8, you know. If he wasn't playing a safe, if he was really meaning to make that shot, he would have left himself a better shape on that 8 ball. As a skill level 6, you know, he would think about that. If he were a skill level 3, 4, I would say, yeah, he might have been going for that bank. Because sometimes skill level 3, 4 doesn't necessarily have the next shape in mind when it's a hard shot. He went for the bank on the 8. Almost got it, guys. He gave it to me. So, oh, meet Dana, everybody. This is Dana. She plays in our league. And, oh yeah, a couple pictures here, a couple pictures. She always, every time I'm recording, goes in front of the camera and poses. So she wanted to be on YouTube so bad. I put her on there, you know. Everybody comment and say, hi, Dana. You know, and I'll tell her to check it out. She'll have a good time with it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. But she wanted to be on TV so bad, you know. So we got her there. We put her on TV. You know? Took a couple pictures. That's fun. Dana, you got your 5 minutes of fame. Now stay out of my camera. You know, I want to see you all up in my camera in the future. Just kidding. You can still wave to the camera. I may edit it out, but you can still wave to it, you know. It is what it is. All right, I broke and scratched. So Billy Boy has balls in his hand yet again. He's got them right in his hand. He's squeezing them, figuring out where he wants to play with them at, you know. This is what it is. Stop laughing, little Timmy. Stop. It's not meant to be funny. Serious business around here, you know? Serious business. All right. I reminded him it's in the kitchen. So that's what he's doing. He's putting it back in the kitchen. He's going to shoot the 3 in the side. What's he shaping here? 2 ball? Did he really just shape his duck first? It's not necessarily the same way I would have done it, but everybody's different. You know, if I have a duck that's sitting in a pocket, I tend to shape my harder balls first, because that duck you can usually make from anywhere. If he has the 5 ball here, that's what he wants, because he can make the 5 and shape the 4, and he gets rid of both of those little problem balls up there. So what he's doing, smart thinking there, Billy boy. Oh, he should have put a little more left spin, and he would have came more towards that side rail and had a better shot on the 4. Now he doesn't really. I guess he still has a shot on the 4, but it's not a good one. Nobody likes shooting that. Woo! That monster giving me a little gas bubble. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. At least it came out this way and not that way. You know? I have to sit here and commentate in that. Garbage. That garbage. All right, he's got the 1. Now he's got to figure out how to get back to the 4, though. Oh, I think he was trying to spin back up to the 4 right there, but that would have been a heck of a stroke in order to do that. So is he going to take a 7 duck now? If he takes a 7, he might be able to get up to the 6. Missed the 7. Okay, left me right up in the pocket. So I have a couple shots, but nothing super. Well, I guess the 14's pretty easy. But I don't necessarily want to take the 14 first. I'm looking at the 15. I like this. I can put a little right spin on it as long as I'm comfortable with the shot. Come over for the 10-12 next. Oh, I don't want to bump that too much there. All right, I've got the 12 clear as day, and what I'm wondering is if the 9 goes in the side pocket. If it does, I'll just draw a little bit here and probably shoot that next. Okay, I came all the way over, so it might not have been in. I mean, it may go on the side, but it might not be easy. So it looks like I came over to shoot it all the way up. I like that better. Now, if I just shoot this with a stop shot, I'm dead on the 10 ball, which is my only other problem here. I got to make the 10. Once I get rid of the 10, the last 2 are easy, and the 8's pretty wide open as well. So we'll see how I do it. I think I should shoot this with a stop shot, but you know how it goes. When you're at the table, sometimes it feels and looks just a little different than it does here on the camera. Looks like I'm going to stop. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl right there. You know, stop shot, got the 10. I probably could stop right off this 10 ball as well. I do have some angle though, so I could stun over towards the right as we're looking at it and shoot the 14 in the side. Yeah, just like that. Okay, I could go either way here. I go both ways, guys. Just kidding. Just kidding. With this shot, I go both ways. Could go either way, you know, 14, 11, 11, 14. I chose to take the 11 first, finish on the 14. Easy enough. Now I got the 8 ball clear as day. And that should put me up 3-0. You know? You know. You already know. You guys already know how we roll around this mofo. Boom. That's it right there. Now 3-0. Remember, I got to get to 5. He's got to get to 4. So I need 2. He needs 4. He's got to win twice as many games as I do. Can he come back? Can the burglar? Can the hamburglar come back? You know? Can Marv come back and beat me, guys? I don't know. We're going to find out. Stay tuned. Same bat time, same bat channel. I don't even know. Half the time, guys, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just talking. You know, it's just words, put them together and make a sentence. It is what it is. You know? All right. So So it looks like I made a ball. I'm shooting at this combo. I made the combo. Ooh, a little tough leave here though. Man, I don't like that. I guess I could shoot the 13 all the way up, but that is not the easiest shot ever. I mean, it's pretty close. The cue ball is pretty close to the 13. It makes it a little bit uncomfortable, but that's what I'm shooting. Oh, that was a push foul, man. Push foul. He didn't call it on me. He didn't call it on me, but I called it on myself. Yeah, so I'm telling him right now. Hey, that was a push foul, Bill. That's just the way I play, guys. I can't knowingly make a foul and in good faith continue to shoot. I can't do it, you know. I've tried. I wish I wanted to there, you know. I wanted to just keep shooting because he didn't call me on that foul. But it was 100%. I could feel it. It was a push foul. I just couldn't continue shooting that way. I had to tell him. I think if you try to get away with that stuff, man, it comes back and bites you in the long run. You know, karma. Karma, as some people call it. And, you know, and people say, ooh-wee. Man, he put himself in a tough predicament here. What's he do? What you gonna do for a comment below? Finish it. What is it? Sure, you already know what that is. That's an easy one, guys. I'm giving you easy ones today. Good hit or bad hit? Bad hit. Bad hit. He must have hit the 8 first, but it was close. I mean, I probably would have gave it to him if he said it hit the 5 first, because at least on camera it looked pretty close, you know? I rewind it and go in slow motion, I can tell for sure, but he said it was a bad hit and gave me ball and hand back, so he's got some integrity as well, right? Obviously, I gave him the one that he didn't call. He gave me the one that I didn't call. We both got integrity. We're both gentlemen. Gentlemen about the sport, you know? You got to be a gentleman or a lady, depending on if you got, you know, the equipment to be a man or a woman. You got to be either a gentleman or a lady about it when you're playing pool, you know? Do the right thing, as they say. Do the right thing and just miss the shot on the 9 ball into the corner. You know, like a moron. Like a maroon. What a maroon. I think I was trying to see if I could sneak that in off the rail, off the 9. You know, I don't think it went clear. I was trying to play a ticky shot, but it was a tough one. And I missed it. You know, just the way it is. Meanwhile, Bill made a good shot there. I think he came too far for the 3 ball. I know he would have liked to shoot the 3 ball next, but he came too far for it. He's got to cut on that 5 if he wants it. I think he could possibly even cut the 2 into the corner, into the side. He's going to shoot the 5. I like that shot best, probably. But he's got to keep in mind the 3, how to get back to it later. He's got to get back to that 3 ball later. He's on the 4 now. I would shoot the 4 now for sure. No use trying to get back up for that 4 ball. You land on it, get rid of it. And that's going to bring his cue ball down table for the 3 probably, as long as he can avoid running into the 210. Oh, he hit the 2. So that stopped him from getting on the 3 ball. If he wouldn't have hit the 2, he would have came right down and got on that 3 ball just nice. But now he's got to shoot the 2 into the side and send the cue ball up table and then back down for the 3. He's got a good angle to do it, though. I think he'll probably get there. Center ball, really, if you want. Oh, he put left and got fancy with it. Well done. It was a good shot. That was a pretty okay shot there, Bill. Billy boy, the Hamburglar. All right. Came up table. Got himself a shot on this 8 ball. He makes this 8 ball, and he's on the board. No goose egg for Bill. All he's got to do is clutch up and make this 8 ball. What do you think, guys? Is he going to make it? It's not the easiest shot in the world. We'll see. See how bad he wants it. Oh, never a doubt. Never a doubt, other than the 5 times it banked before it went into the pocket, you know. All right, so Bill's on the board. No goose egg for him. He's got 1. I got 3. So now it's a 3-2 race. He needs 3. I need 2. Just like that. Just like that. He's only 1 behind. Okay, he definitely made at least one ball here. That's straight. I'm counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he made one of each. So he's going to take solids. He's going to shoot the 7 ball, leave himself shape for the 2 ball, and if he stops dead there, he can make the 4. The 4 leads to the 6. The 6 leads to the 5. The only problem with that way, only problem with going that way out is the 8 ball's back down at this end of the table. Yeah, he missed anyway, but I may have taken the 4 next and shaped the 5 after that and left the 6 there as a way to get down on the 8. Because from the 5, you could shape the 6 to that corner and then get on the 8 a whole lot easier. I don't know. He may have had that same plan in mind. We'll never know because he missed the 2. So now it brings me to the table here, guys. I like shooting the 12 ball here, that purple stripe, with either a stun or draw and come up table for the 15. I could either play the 11-15 combo, or I could run into the 11 ball and move it a little, and then I'll be on the 15 either way. I could also shape in between them, I suppose, but that would be the toughest way to go about it, I think. Oh, I'm shooting the 15 first. I don't mind this at all. I like shooting the 15 first because I can use that. We're going to move on. We're going to move on from there, guys. You know, not only did I miss the shot, but I bunched it up, the 15 and the 11, to make it harder on myself. You know, in retrospect, I should have shot that 12 ball first, the purple stripe, and then went up table like I saw on camera. In real life, cutting that 15 looked good, but obviously I didn't feel good about the shot. The shot selection was fine there, guys. I just needed to buck up and make that shot. It wasn't that hard of a shot. I mean, I could have maybe shot the 12 first to get up there and make it easier on myself, but in no way, shape, or form was the way I was playing it wrong. I just missed my shot. It happens. It happens far too often, guys. If any of you have watched multiple videos of mine, you know it happens to me quite a bit. I miss shots. Oh, good combo, Bill. Good combo, but tough break on the leave, man. I think he hooked himself on the 2, and the 4 ball is going to be a bank, a difficult long rail bank. It's got to be a bank. Yeah, I don't see him cutting that in. Man, that was pretty unlucky he got there. Oh, he's going to make it. Just kidding. Just kidding. I knew he wasn't going to make it. You fell for it, though, didn't you, little Timmy? I saw you. You were like, oh, he's going to make it. You know, sorry about that, man. I didn't mean to get you, but I got you. If I got you, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. You know, that's what we need. We need subscriptions. Not prescriptions, subscriptions. You know, there's a difference. One's given out by a doctor. The other one's given out by you guys. So, you know, if you happen to be a doctor, you could subscribe and prescribe, I guess. But for those of us that aren't doctors, just got to subscribe. No prescribing. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. What's that? Go ahead. You know the drill. Leave a comment. What is that from? And bonus points if you can tell me what actor said it. It's one of my favorite actors, as a matter of fact. He also had a big role, not a starring role, but a big supporting role in a pool movie called Pool Hall Junkies. Same guy, same actor. You know? He was also in Joe Dirt. Jeez, that guy's got a resume. Resume as long as my arm, you know? Censored, guys. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? Get your mind out of the gutter. Get it out of there. It's not supposed to be in the gutter. Oh, that was a good cut. Push the 11 up. Perfect. So that way I got shapes in the side. That was a little bit of luck there. I knew I was going to hit it, and I even measured it. I watched myself measure it. But you don't know exactly where it's going to go. You know roughly where it's going to go. But so there was some luck involved in that shape. But regardless of how I got there, I'm on the 8 now, and making this 8, pow, puts me at 4-1. So I got 4. Bill's only got one, you know, one. So now it's a 1-3 race. He needs 3. I need uno más. Uno más. No más. I'm only gonna speak in Spanish from here on out, guys. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, I don't even know how to say that in Spanish. How would I say I'm only gonna speak in Spanish for the rest of the video? So, yo hablas solo español para todos, something like that. I don't know. That's probably close enough somebody who speaks Spanish could understand what I was saying, but I doubt it's right. I doubt it's right. You know why? Because I'm horrible at Spanish. That's why. If you want to teach me Spanish, leave a comment, bro. Or girl. We'll video chat. You can teach me some Espanol. You know, that's it. Leave a comment. I want to learn. I want to speak fluently in Spanish. Why? Because it's great to know other languages. You know, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I think people should know as many languages as they can. You know, and English is the toughest one from what I hear. So, well, besides like Chinese and Japanese, I guess those are pretty tough too. But, you know, Italian, Spanish, a lot of the other languages, Portuguese, a lot of them are very similar. So if you learn one, you could learn more easier, you know, because I know Italian and Spanish are very similar. Portuguese and Spanish are very similar. So, yeah, hit me up. Teach me some languages, guys. I'll teach you something, you know. You teach me, I'll teach you. We'll go. I don't know what I'll teach you. Teach you how not to shoot a game of pool. I can teach you how not to do it, you know. All right, back on track, guys. Stop taking me off track. Jeez, man. Keep getting me way off track. Can't figure out what I'm doing. Bill's at the table shooting. He's probably beating me by now. You know, just kidding. It's 4-1. I'm winning. But he is almost running out here. You know, he just made his last ball. Problem is he didn't have a plan for the 8. And now he's got 2 choices. He can kick behind the 3 and try to hit the 8 off the 5 into that side pocket over there, the one over there. Or if he can see the front edge of the 8, he could try to clip it and cross side bank. Either way, I think he's doomed, you know? I think he's doomed. And if he misses this, I got a pretty open table, and I'm on the hill. So we have to see what happens. I do have every single ball on the table still, though. All 7 of my balls plus the 8. So regardless of how open the table is, it's still an 8-ball run. I'm supposed to get out, you know, on that 8-ball run, but I don't always do it. Give me a 1 or 2-ball run, guys, I'm going to get out. Give me a 7 or 8-ball run. You never know. You never know. All right, he did fire at that cross side bank. And obviously I have some shots here where he left me. I would love a real easy starter, and I just don't have that here. So I got a couple options. I could shoot that 2 up in the corner. Or I could play it safe and try to get a better leave to start with, you know. I just sat there and watched him run. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, playing safety. That's a smart shot, and it opens those balls up a little bit. But now the risk here when you play a safety like that, hoping for a better shape and make your table better, if he happens to kick it in, I just lost, you know. I'm giving him a turn back at the table, and things can happen. Anytime your opponent's at the table, you're never on easy street, you know, because things happen. He could kick it in. He could you know, slop, make my table harder, you know, like push a couple of my balls together or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. I understand why I played safe there, because I didn't feel real comfortable with the run out, so I wanted an easier starter. But in reality, I think the right thing to do there would have been to try to run out, because giving him a shot at the table, you just never know. The probability is it's going to work out for me, and I'm going to get either ball in hand or a better starter shot, and he's going to miss his shot. I mean, even if he makes contact, he could put it in the wrong hole. So probability-wise, I'm probably going to be fine. Yeah. But you just never know. It's that low 10% chance that he could have kicked it in where he wanted to, and then I would have been screwed, you know? Can we say screwed? Yeah, it's not a swear word. We can say screwed, right? Yeah. And if you don't think I can say screwed, then screw you. Just kidding. Just joke. It was just a joke. Don't get your finger away from the unsubscribe button. I was just joking. It was a joke. Jeez. Jeez, you're so sensitive around here, man. I don't know why you gotta act like that. Why you gotta do me like that, girl? Does anybody know that song? I wonder. That's a great song, man. If you know that song, comment below. You guys know the drill. Answer me in the comments if you know that song. And while you're at it, hit the like button. Don't forget to leave a like, Timmy. I see you over there, little Timmy. Never like my videos. You should just hit the like button. It helps me grow, you know? YouTube's like, oh, people like this video. Let's show it to more people. And then I get seen by more people, and I get more subscribers, and I grow bigger. I can make more money eventually. You know, maybe. I doubt it. I don't know. I doubt it. But we could try. We could definitely try. See, now he's kicking at it again because I failed to get out. And now look it. He blocked my pocket for my 7 and my 1. The 7 can be made in the other pocket pretty easy, but that 1 ball is a little bit tricky. I better do something here, man, because he's not going to miss it again. Even if the kick shot, he's probably going to make that one. Okay, I'm shooting with purpose. I must have a plan here. Oh, I'm using right spin. I'm going to try to come 2 rails and get on that 1. I hope that's what I need to do. I need to get on that 1 ball. Pretty good job there, man. Pretty good job getting on the 1. That's a scary shot because if you hit that 8, muerte, you know? Estoy muerte. If I hit the 8, it means I'm dead. If I hit the 8. But I didn't. I hit the 1, and honestly, the angle, if I cut this 1 in, the cue ball is going to knock the 7 out of there. So I'm going to be in pretty good shape if I make it. It's not an easy shot. Made it. All right. Now all I got to do is make my balls and stay in line, you know? And I should have this game in the bag. In the bag. Not bag. Big. I guess. I don't know. Depends on where you're from, I guess. If you're from the Midwest, you say bag. If you're from the East Coast, you say bag. I don't know. That's horrible. That's a horrible accent there. Can't find my khakis, you know? What are you doing over there? I have a horrible East Coast accent. I'm sorry for the 10 people I just offended on the East Coast. My accent is el horrible, and I apologize. Lo siento. Sorry. Sorry, guys. All right, nice slow roll on the 5. The 7's going to be either a stop shot or just, you know, some sort of stun to drift over maybe. We don't have to do much with it. I could roll forward too if I want, but yeah, just a stop shot and it drifted. All right, with this 8 ball, I am the victor. To the victor goes the spoils, guys. All right, well, listen, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me, guys. You guys rock. I just hit 10,000 subscribers today, man. Can't believe 10,000 people like my videos enough to subscribe and want to watch more. Warms my heart up, man. You guys are the best in the business. And I'll keep making videos as long as you guys keep watching them. Leave a comment. Let me know. If you want short rail, you know the drill. Links in the description for that. Or you can check out one of my other videos somewhere here on the screen. Until next time, guys. Peace.